Hello, everyone. I am back. Good to see everyone. I'm doing the bowing thing right now. So, forgive me for being gone for so long. Mentally, I was gone. I was still here, though. It's been 2 weeks. Today's August 20th, 2021. Yeah, so it's been a couple of weeks since my last video, and it was a combination of not of not being able to find the right time to do a video, and also, and I was thinking about this just a few minutes ago. I had gotten very beat down by the weight of the world, and so when I get like that, when I start seeing everything around me and how bad things are, I get depressed. And you could say it's like a huge mega version of situational depression because the situation being living on this planet of craziness. I So therefore I mentally and emotionally just couldn't get the momentum and the words, you know, in line so I could do a video. And the thing is, when I feel this weight of the world, it isn't because it used to be because of my control freakiness and wanting to change things and keep things one way. Now it's just being drained by all the madness and horror in the world. And today, my theme, my topic of this video is the world is a horror movie. It is a horror show. And I that's the analogy that's blaring in my head right now. There are people out there right now who are going through some vicious, horrendous stuff that I can't even imagine. Heinous things. And what are we to do? How are we to cope, focus, live on this planet, and make the best of it? It's hard. See, like even right now, I feel like I have to just throw my hands in the air and just say, I don't know. Screw it. Let's go have a beer. That's my answer. But it's not that. Another thing I wanted to touch on was internal versus external sources of peace. And for me, on this journey, I'm learning how to access internal peace instead of looking for peace at the bar, looking for peace within a porno movie. It's and external peace could be anything. It could be food, it could be drugs, it could be people, it could be relationships, it could be a lot of stuff. But that's one thing I wanted to hit on before this video is over. So, the world is a horror show. What are we to do? And I tell you, I feel hopeless. I have that hopeless feeling, which continues into it's that start of the depression that comes. So I start thinking, okay, look, I'm halfway around the world. I'm not near Afghanistan or Haiti or any other of the many places around the world that are being savaged by the weather, that are being decimated by politics and by terrorism. What? I'm halfway around the world. I don't have any money. What can I do? What can I do? And I'm sure a lot of people out there feel the same. And I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there who feel the same and then think, well, I can't do anything, so business as usual. It's us versus them. That's their problem. And, you know, sweep it under the rug. But it's that mentality, it's apathy that has kept the world the way it is and the way it's going. Enough, and I can't stress this enough. I mean, what does it take for there to be unity, a unifying force on this planet? What does it take? Because it obviously doesn't take a virus that has been taking lives all over the planet. It isn't seeing people clamor to get on planes to leave a horrible place out of sheer desperation. Just those images, just that image, it's not enough. It's not enough to see third world countries, developing countries, however you want to sugarcoat it, seeing them getting washed away by floods, or seeing them get just leveled by earthquakes. What does it take? What does it take? Well, it takes each individual to decide, I am going to stop being an asshole. I am going to, and I'm directing this to the assholes on the planet. I'm a recovering one. I know there's a lot of amazing, beautiful people out there, so I'm talking more to your asshole friends and relatives and all that kind of stuff. So, what do? Well, we have to... See, for me, I look at what's going on in the world, and I hear people around me say things here and there, and I think what we have to do is just say enough. 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 Game over. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore. It's getting too crazy. Enough. Enough living behind colors. Political colors. It's a gang mentality. You have your Republican Democrat, or, you know, if you're on the streets, Crips and Bloods. It's gang mentality. And it just blows my mind. So you have that. And then you have the vaxxers versus the unvaxxers. And then you have maskers versus the unmaskers. And it's versus. It's versus. We're all so divided. It just blows my mind. So we can't be on the same page about wearing a mask to go to Walmart or Target. So, you know, when I think about that, it disheartens me, it discourages me, and I'm like, well, what can we do about the rest of the world? So, for me, at this moment in time, I have to make the decision, And it's a continual process every day, every moment. Every moment. Continue to make that decision of just not being a douchebag and an asshole to the people around me. There's enough hate in the world. There's too much hate. Hate is it's tangible compared to love. I mean, you see people's colors that they wear, and you see them protesting against each other and wanting to kill each other, and then you see stockpiles of weapons that organizations have, terrorist organizations have out there. I mean, I know that the news is not going to report on a massive pile of roses that are going to be handed out to people, because that doesn't sell. I mean, a lot of people just don't give a shit about love, and it's horrible, and it sucks, and this is why the world is how it is. So we need to start giving a shit about love. How do we do this? Well, we stop road raging. We stop being Karens. we stop hurting each other. We have to. If you can't take care or contribute to a catastrophe going on thousands of miles away, love the people you are next to right now. Hug them. Tell them that you love them. When you go out into the world, be kind to people. And I know you may say, as I think sometimes, well, if I'm kind to somebody, what if that person doesn't say hi back or is an asshole to me? Well, fuck it, man. You did your piece, and your journey, you are on your own journey, you're on your own timing, and that person is as well. Maybe that person isn't quite done yet being an asshole. Maybe next week it will hit them in the face and go, whoa, okay, enough of this negative shit. So it's time to individually say, just enough. Let's just put all the picketing signs down. Let's put everything down and just be like, okay, look, we don't agree on this thing, but we gotta agree on this. We gotta agree on humanity, taking care of fellow brothers and sisters out there in the world. We're all God's children, right? So, who cares if they don't look like you, don't dress like you, don't say the same, don't speak the same language as you. Pain and heartache and sorrow and tears and suffering, no matter where they're coming from, should hit your heart. It should. So, that's the difference between love and hate, really. Hate, your heart is stone and nothing can penetrate it, and you just carry on, and you can carry on with your miserable life. And I'm talking about how I used to be. So, how do I cope? The internal versus external sources of peace. Internal is being still, listening, talking with God, being in a conversation with God, with the universe, with yourself. Finding peace there through meditation, through self-exploration, going deep inside. Easier said than done, but It's very possible. Um, and this is, of course, different from choosing to find peace externally through alcohol, sex, drugs, food, anything. Um, you know, I find myself, as a lot of people do, I'm sure, saying, I need a beer. I need a beer. I'm going through a hard time right now. I need something. I need this. I need to flip on a stupid porn movie just for some escapism, you know. I need to lose myself in a bowl of ice cream or something. I don't know. I need. So instead of looking for that peace in those places, how about saying, I need to meditate. I need to listen to God. I need to talk to God. I need to be still. I need to put on some Enya, some Enya, some nice calming music, and just chill and think and see where that takes me. And it will take you to some amazing places, believe me. It will. So, let me make sure I hit my points before. It's like a timer. I'm looking at the time and saying, "Oh, I need to hurry up and in this." Um, so the world is a horror show. Quick analogy before I run out of time. I look at, how do we survive a horror movie? How does that one person survive that horror movie at the end of it? They keep running. They keep moving. They're not stagnant. They're not sitting in one place, miserable, letting the evil, letting those monsters get them. They're constantly moving. They are fighting. And moving away from these monsters is part of the fight. It's not out of weakness. It's like, fuck this. I don't want to be next to a monster that's trying to kill me. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to run. And I'm going to fight you. And I'm going to be done. And I don't want to be in a horror movie anymore. I want to be in a fairy tale. I want to change this movie. So the world is full of monsters. And we got to keep fighting. And how do we fight? Through love. If we continue hating, we are feeding these monsters. And the world can get worse. And it looks really, really bad right now. And it can get 100 times worse. So let's not get there. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm going to continue drinking my coffee and listening to some meditation music. I hope you are all well. I love you all. And please, be good to yourselves and good to one another. I love you. Bye-bye.